Welcome to the Morgan J. Burke Aquatic Center for another edition of Behind the Blocks. My name is Ben Turner, and our guests today are seniors Taite Kitchel and Jackie Smailis. They're getting ready for their final hurrah at the Big Ten Championships. The women's meet is this week in Bloomington. The men's is next week in Iowa City. Ladies, thanks for taking the time to join me. We wish you all the best of luck at Big Tens this week. Taite, let's start with you, I guess. Is this a Monday that you circle on the calendar as one of the most important days of the year that you kind of look forward to? Big Tens is here.
This Monday is always fun because this is kind of like a last fun taper practice before we head off for the week, and it's always just full of a lot of emotion and just excitement because of the anticipation of people are about to go really fast, and we're all getting really excited to watch our teammates this week.
Jackie really trained not only during the school year but all year round, really, for this is one of those big meets on the calendar, I suppose.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. Last one, senior year, so being able to see our class through the 4 years and kind of all the changes that we've been going through together, it's kind of bittersweet to see. So it's pretty exciting, though.
So Big Tens has been at Michigan, here at our pool, and then Ohio State, and you're headed to Bloomington this week. That's a good variety of different pools. How has your view of the meet changed over the years?
I would say just for me, I've gotten better, so being able to step up and go into the better relays and be able to also compete for my team just with the relays, I think is pretty special, and it's just really exciting being able to be one of those contributors and feel like I am contributing a lot. So,
Taite, after you saw Big Tens here at your pool and at two different places, does it give you a different view of it, appreciation of the meet?
It definitely is nice when we had it here. It was nice to see our pool get all dressed up and decked out for that meet. But I guess what it makes me appreciate about the meet is we've gotten to go to some really awesome pools and awesome facilities, and it makes me appreciate how advanced and fast and how it's going to continue to be so in the Big Ten.
Does it matter when you guys had the fall invite at IU this year? Is that a good thing? Is that help to have a meet at the same pool as Big Tens?
I think definitely, because that's the time of year that's kind of like your dress rehearsal to this type of racing. And when we had Big Tens here, we also had our invite here, and wherever invites are, if that's also where Big Tens is going to be hosted, they try to put that together, because just practicing doing fast swimming in your suits in that pool on those blocks, it's all crucial, and it helps you know what you're getting into once the meet comes around.
Jackie, how different is the taper resting process in the fall versus for Big Tens?
I think a lot different, just because John likes to see, what we can do when we're really tired in the fall. And then when we are getting ready for Big Tens, it's more of a resting period. I don't know if I can say the same for Taite, because I know Taite's taper is a lot shorter than most people's, and I like a lot more rest. So it kind of depends, but I would say Big Tens is definitely the bigger taper.
Can you say that one makes more of a difference, the racing suits versus the taper resting?
Yeah, I would say so. When you have the suit on, and it's just a lot goes on in your mind more than, also in the pool, but it's a big mind as well as physical, what you've put in throughout the year to see what you can do at the end of the season.
Taite, what have you learned about how your body responds to the taper John specifically makes for you?
Well, like Jackie said, mine is different than hers. When I came freshman year, we kind of toyed around with different taper options for me, and it wasn't until we did, frankly, a really short one that I realized that worked for me. And I think the reason for that is a lot of it's mental for me. I feel like my event's the 200 fly, and so I feel like if I can get more reps in kind of rehearsing that, then I'm more mentally in the right place, which is not to say one's better than the other, because honestly, I wish a longer taper worked for me, but we've just figured out at this point that the shorter one does. And
are you going to make a run at the 100 fly record as well this year? I know you've gotten really close in the past.
I'd like to. It's coming down to I just need to have a twitch a second faster, just a little bit faster of a turn. That's how close it is. So yeah, I'd love to. I want to go for it.
Jackie, as someone that excels in the backstroke events, you get the opportunity usually on the 400 medley relay to kind of get two shots at that 100 backstroke record. Is that an advantage you kind of keep in the back of your mind?
Yeah, it's really nice to also be able to compete the night before and then do that in the morning. So I kind of gauge a little bit about how I'm going to swim the next day. It might not necessarily mean that I'm going to swim the same times, but it's also really exciting when it is the relay because the focus is all on that specific relay. So it's pretty exciting to be able to lead that off.
And what have you learned about how your body responds to the taper?
I definitely feel really tired, and just the amount of yardage that goes down is crazy how much we do on a daily basis, and then we get in, do something really short, and I can't really do it, but it's also a lot of mindset things, I would say, specifically with taper, and you just have to, I try to just keep a positive attitude and get excited.